So today we're going to be installing a bidet on our toilet here. We got the bidet, a hardware bag, and some installation instructions. Okay, so a couple things you need to do first is you need to make sure you've got your water turned off. So down here I've already got it turned off. And then if you haven't already, you're going to want to flush your toilet. So you get the tank at least drained most of the way, and then you'll need to take a rag and empty out what little bit water is left in there, so that you leak as little as possible when you undo the hose. And we'll go to that point. Next, you got to remove the seat. There's usually little flaps covering the bolts, and then there's some nuts on the back side that you got to undo, and then the seat comes right off. Okay, so we got the tank emptied, we got the seat off. Next is to disconnect the water line, and we'll start working on hooking up the bidet. Okay, so we disconnected the water line. Now we got to connect the T-fitting. And this little black washer has to go right there, and then this will go right on the bottom of the tank like that. Okay, so I got the T-fitting attached. I got the water line reattached to the bottom of the T-fitting. Now I'm going to attach this braided wire that's going to connect to the third fitting on that T-fitting, and then it goes straight to the bidet. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is it comes with a wrench, so you don't even need to have your own wrenches. It fits this fitting and the other T-fittings, and a couple extras if you need it. So okay, so before I hook up this wire to the actual bidet, I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the seat. So it goes right here where the seat goes, and these little adjusting fittings I'm just gonna line up with the seat hardware holes, and then I'll put the seat on top of that and reattach it with the original hardware that the seat came with. Okay, so we got the seat attached with the original hardware going in. Got everything lined up as best we could. You can see the bidet is sticking down in there now, and just got to hook up the water line and we're pretty much done. Okay, so I just finished hooking up the last water line here, right here to the control valves. I turned on the water. Now I'm going to check to make sure that none of my new fittings are leaking any water just by rubbing my hands and fingers around. And so far everything's looking dry and good. So we're just going to wait for things to fill up, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the control knob's got up front here is the pressure knob, which turns the water on and off and adjusts the pressure. Back here is the setting knob. So that one's the cleaning. And you've got the rear, and then you've got female on the other side. So we'll go ahead and start with that one, and we'll show you how this works. Okay, so we've got it set on female, and I'm going to go ahead and just turn the pressure up, and it squirts pretty good there. Turn that back off and change to the rear and turn it on, and then turn that one off, and then the cleaning function just squirts water all over that right there. So, and there you go. Okay, so we got it completely installed. It's working good. No water leaks as far as I can tell. Was an easy install, pretty straightforward, and it works great.